This is the first time I have ever actually written a script for one of my videos, but given the type of video it is, I decided it would be best to make a script so I don't go off on a tangent and get lost halfway down the track. Though, given who I'm talking about, getting lost would be much better. Einars Dubrovskis has made 4 not only pointless and stupid videos replying to one person in a row, which is pretty hilarious, but also bringing up points that are either wrong or completely redundant or irrelevant, including the most important factor, which is the topic of opinions. First of all, opinions are a part of life. Everyone has opinions and has the right to give them, no matter what it is, whether they want it or not. It's the internet. This is the thing that allows people to express opinions. Giving opinions is effectively like leaving a review on a movie or a restaurant. Opinions help people no matter what it is, whether they are good or bad. Either way it's helpful, and if that particular person doesn't like it, fine. That's fine. But when they suddenly retaliate against it with insults, there are people who cannot take criticism, which is vital for things people make. Saying leaving an opinion that they didn't ask for is harassment is completely wrong. It's not. That is just utter stupidity at its finest. And claiming that when we give our opinion, which wasn't asked for, is not only harassment, but is also us forcing it on them. No. That's not how that works, you dumb tit. That statement you made basically just shows everyone that you don't know what the hell you're truly talking about, and it really shows. Along with a bunch of other stupid things you say, which, quite frankly, makes me wonder what education you actually got. Combine that with your commentary and comments, which are just as moronic, and you get a guy who is so delusional that he thinks he's a good person who we're making look bad. Which we don't. You do that yourself. You saying you're reacting to what we say by taking our words and using it on us shows you clearly have no idea how to make actual commentary. Especially when you try and make a point, and then you contradict yourself while acting like a hypocrite at the same time, which even Abyss Nightmare saw, where he then straight up called you fake. When you preach people to stop bullying and insulting others, and then go do it yourself, you come up as a ginormous, contradictive hypocrite. And when you say that you do it because it's your way of stopping others doing it, you also come up looking like a total fruitcake who's a few palm trees short of a coconut. Especially when your insults are just taking whatever thing we've said and then throwing it back at us. I mean, come on bro, that's something a 4-year-old does, we're not in kindergarten. And speaking of bullying, I need to point something out. I am in no means a bully. Granted, I've made a lot of Suzy Lu videos bringing up what she's currently doing, but all I basically do in those is react to her tweets and what have you, along with whatever video she happens to put out. And you were dumb enough to say that constitutes for bullying? Are you sure you weren't homeschooled by a raccoon and a mongoose? Because that's the only theory I can come up for that idiocy. If you go to this video made by N10 Kotai, Roboknight and him had, in all fairness, a really stupid argument, which I had to show up and explain Roboknight's point, which actually led to N10 hearting my comment and thanking me for explaining Robo's point. Also, if you see how I respond to people in my comment section, you'll see that I respond to people with nothing but politeness, unlike you. The only time you do is when someone praises you, which is extremely rare. But when someone criticizes you, you attack them, which shows to me that you don't have skin thick enough to be a content creator. Granted, I got really pissed off with you at certain things you said, like insulting my fans and saying my girlfriend should break up with me, as well as getting affected by you practically threatening to take down my channel, but for the most part, I just laugh at your dumbass because you are a joke that everyone finds funny, and we could have continued to find it funny if we hadn't gotten bored of it. You've pretty much turned into a joke that has been told over and over so much that you've basically become dry. The only thing about you that continues to make us laugh is your delusion, thinking that you're in the right and you know what it is you're talking about when you clearly don't. An example of this would be you knowing what a bully is due to school, and if I'm being honest, I don't buy that for a minute given your past actions. I don't think you got bullied. I think you were the bully and people were just standing up for themselves, which led to you saying you were bullied. Which also has been a recurring theme from you. Every time you come onto our videos and comment insult and toxicity, and then people fight back against you for it, you pull the victim card and say, "You're bullying me," which is clearly bullshit. You are in no means the victim in this. If anything, we're the victims, and we're standing up for ourselves against a delusional smeghead who clearly doesn't truly understand any of the shit you are saying. And another thing, you have no idea how comedy actually works. People always laugh at people due to certain circumstances that happen, and it's usually completely innocent with no ill intent. But when you react to it by calling them a bully and practically threaten them like you did Haru Ren and Abyss Nightmare, you come across as a person who clearly can't take a joke and has seriously really thin skin, which is very poor for someone in this type of area. Especially when you practically say that someone shouldn't be alive because of a light-hearted joke left on your channel that they shouldn't be alive. No, seriously, he literally said that.
That it is your own actions which actually makes me this angry. You still don't understand? If you still don't understand, then you don't even deserve to be alive. You stupid sadomasochist. You actually want to be killed. In fact, you want that. That's why you're actually making me this angry with your stupid comments, Abyss Nightmare. You're the lowest of the low.
Claiming that we're the ones who make you out as the bad guy is very hilarious when we don't even try, since you do a fantastic job doing it yourself. In every one of your videos, you spout the utmost toxic garbage I have ever heard in my life. And quick thing I need to point out, Einars, don't pretend like you fucking know me, because you don't. My girlfriend knows me way better than you do, since me and her met 2 years ago prior to actually getting together. And you have the retardedness to say she should break up with me. Seriously, the fuck drug are you on? I think I might need to try it. In all seriousness, you have a go at us and say we are responsible for your anger and you making those shitty videos you've made, when in truth it's all your fault. In case you forgot, I actually stated, Einars, that if you don't like my videos, then don't watch them. I made that very clear, which you just don't listen to. So basically, Einars, the takeaway message here is you are a fucking numpty who gets so riled up over videos I upload about your senpai that you will literally rant, bully, insult, harass, and threaten me and other people and have the actual gall to say you're the victim. Bitch, please, my pubic hairs are more of a victim than you. I'd say good luck making whatever shit videos you already do upload, but let's be honest, you're done. There is no coming back for you. And just because your videos get more views than mine, I should point out most of your views are not legit. They're us clicking onto the video to see the comment section. That's what they are for the most part. Unlike my views, which actually are legitimate. Plus, my videos are far better quality than your videos. Even ones I've made on my phone and iPod are better than your videos. Along with the fact that I actually know how to edit, which you clearly don't. And you actually have the stupidity to say that you could hit 10,000 subs if you actually tried. Delusion at its finest. But I'll give you a chance to actually prove me wrong in that regard. Make a gaming video and actually put effort into it. Make it on a game you actually like. And try making it around 20 minutes or so. And we'll see what happens. Plus, we also offer an extension to join our group server on Discord where we can hash this all out once and for all. Because clearly, someone needs a reality check, and everyone knows who that is. Hell, even Abyss Nightmare knows who that is. Or, should I say, I know who that is. Hello! I'm Abyss Nightmare! And the fact you practically threatened me and said I shouldn't be alive when I have made videos in the past talking about that shows just how much of an insensitive little cunt you really fucking are. You are so insensitive that you'll insult people saying shit like you shouldn't be alive, that you don't even take into account their mental state. I have brought up my mental state, to be honest, more times than I actually care to count. Maybe because I lost count, but that's beside the point. You say the most disgusting and most evil things I have ever heard come out of someone's mouth on YouTube, and you have the actual nerve to demand an apology from us. Who the actual fuck do you think you are? You don't get an apology. The shit you get from people because of your videos and your constant harassing and insulting and bullying of people in the comment section with people then fighting back. This is what we call just desserts. This is payback. This is what happens to anyone who is stupid enough to act like the demented little child you're being, regardless of their subscriber count. This whole shtick ends now. You are finished. There is nothing you can do to come back from this. The only slight chance you have is either making an apology video while also taking down your videos talking shit about us and insulting us and threatening us, or having your whole channel terminated, which is something no one wants. I wouldn't even wish that to happen to my worst enemy. This madness ends now. You've got nowhere to go. You've been exposed as the contradictive, hypocritical bully that you are, and it wasn't very hard to see. A sperm cell could point it out. And if you think you are still in the right and that we are bullying you, then you clearly need a reality check. Because this is Einars Dubrovskis. Game over.